Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We're on the first day of a brand new week, and you know what that means, that we've got to wrap up last week before we can move on. And I'm very surprised that I only got 99 sleep points. I feel like I slept way too much. I definitely slept longer than I intended. But we're gonna get 5,013 as our total for sleep points. And for the daily lottery, gonna pick up 15 diamonds. Nice, good. That'll make up for the 15 diamonds I didn't get last week for spending candies for the mission. I looked through all of my Pokemon and I didn't really find anything that I was just super eager to invest in. So I figured I'd just wait and skip those diamonds this time around, as much as it sucks leaving diamonds behind. I just didn't want to spend candies just to spend candies when I didn't really feel like there was anything super worth investing in just yet. But let's jump into the sleep report and see if we can change that. Maybe we can find something worth investing in. 8 hours, 25 minutes of sleep. We've got 8% dozing, 50% snoozing, 42% slumbering. That could either be slumbering or dozing, because I feel like that's a lot of slumbering. Yeah, okay, there we go. So we did finally get slumbering on Sunday night, which is good. Maybe we can find a Totodile this time. Just maybe. I think I ended just shy of Master 5, if I remember correct. I don't think I'd quite pushed over into it yet. 40 million, almost exactly 40 million drowsy power, so we've got a decent chance of finding what we want. Let's see, a top belly Sudowoodo. That is what it is. Not really that big a deal. Let's move on. Come on, show me what I got and show me what I want. There's a Croconaw, maybe worth catching since we can't find a Totodile. So we've got Spheal, Igglybuff, Squirtle, Bonsly, Sudowoodo, Croconaw, and another new one. So what could that be? Another Croconaw, okay. So 2 Croconaw today, no Totodile. Very, very odd. Not seeing a Totodile the entire week, and then on Sunday getting 2 Croconaw. Still only need the 3-star to finish up the Croconaw sleep styles decks. Yeah, sleep style decks. Maybe if one of the two of them is hungry, it might be worth catching them. Bonsly, get out of here. Why? Neither of them are hungry. And it takes a lot to catch one too. I was really hoping one of them would be hungry. It might be worth investing a little bit in to catch one, but yeah, that's not good. Here is the question. What do we do in this situation? What is best? What do we have? 2 Master Balls, 6 Great Balls, 10 Pokeballs, and 1 bonus biscuit. Man, I really don't know what to do. I really want to try to catch a Croconaw just to get something from the Totodile line on our team, to try to get something good. But I don't want to spend a lot of biscuits. And I really am not concerned with Bonsly or Sudowoodo. Getting both of those hungry was very, very unfortunate. So I think I'm just going to feed the bonus biscuit to Croconaw and see what happens. And then if we don't get it, then just move on. Yeah, just a regular feeding +3. Unfortunately, I mean, the Spheal would have been good too, but without a big hit, that wasn't going to happen. I mean, that's really all I cared about here today. Croconaw and Spheal would have been the only thing I wanted to catch. Wartortle, cool, but we already have 2 pretty good Blastoise. 1 very good and 1 pretty decent. Yeah, unfortunately, Sunday research is a bust yet again. It feels like this Sunday sleep research is quite often a disappointment. Very rarely do we actually get what we want. That said, you know what? With as rare as Totodile and all that seem to be, let's send out some Totodile candy to help people get ready for the eventual Water Week and Suicune event. Nothing rare that showed up today, but we did get about 5,500-ish. Uh-oh. There we go. About 5,500-ish Dream Shards. So not bad. All right, let's go ahead and wrap up this week. Let's put this very lackluster and non-productive week in the past and move on. We are now at 50% area bonus for Cyan Beach, so that's good. Come on, take care, Snorlax. And this week is going to be a bit different compared to last week. We're going to do something quite different. Of course, this weekly summary is going to be way lower than the week before because we were purposefully keeping our strength low. Only 404,000 total final strength. And I'm not going to go through the rest because we know it was pretty low. Not really that impressive. But I did finally get another S for my overall grade and get another 6 handy candy. So that's cool. All right, speaking of cool, we are going to go to Snowdrop Tundra this week. Area bonus there is only 15%, so I would like to get it a little bit higher. Plus, I had a thought a couple days ago. Catching a Totodile would be nice for the Suicune event, but ultimately, if my plan is to make desserts for the Suicune event and use Blastoise, I'm going to need some better egg gatherers and better honey gatherers for that. So, with that in mind, you know exactly why I'm going to Snowdrop, because that is where we can find a Delibird. And Delibird is the top tier egg gatherer in this game. That looks like a different Snorlax color. I feel like I've never seen that one. Unfortunately, we got salads. We might be able to make something out of salads. But that looks like a different colored Snorlax. I feel like I haven't seen this light blue one before. Maybe I'm guessing that's just the regular Snowdrop Snorlax and I've just always gotten the normal one. We did get another 5 diamonds for going to bed on time. Yeah, I'm guessing that's the case. This is just the normal Snowdrop Snorlax and I've just always gotten the regular one. And this is the first time I've actually seen, because I've only been to Snowdrop a couple of times, as you can tell by my area bonus. So I like it though. It looks very similar to the original, but I like this lighter blue color on it. Nice. Either that or it's the lighting and I'm just making it all up. Anyway, the reason we're here is for a Delibird. We do have new news. I did get spoiled about this. I knew that we had some new news. I knew what it was, but I don't know what's in it. So we're going to check that out. We're going to break these down. As always, the Summer Festival bundles. I really like that icon. That looks like there's a lot in one of these bundles at least. All right, to accompany the Summer Festival event, Summer Festival Bundles Volume 1, small, medium, and large will be available beginning June 17th at 1 a.m. We've prepared some bundles that can help you befriend water flying and bug types. Between them, these bundles include Cramorant Incense, Pinsir Incense, and Totodile Incense, which may be very, very helpful. And also Pinsir may also be very, very helpful because honey is what I need for dessert for Suicune. So maybe this is something I might be interested in. Let's see. The bundle details are available June 17th at 1 a.m. as of course, and until June 24th at 11 p.m. I said 1 p.m. I think. June 17th at 1 a.m. Anyway, the bundles, the small bundle, 250 diamonds as always. Gets you 1 Great Biscuit, 1 Friend Incense, and 3 small handy candies. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be buying that one. That one is that one seems kind of meh compared to the small bundles before. So yeah, I'm not sure about that one. That one's okay. I mean, I guess if you really want a Friend Incense is hard to come by. So maybe, yeah, I think the Friend Incense is probably the most valuable part of that bundle. 250 diamonds, that's not terrible, I guess. So kind of an okay bundle. For the medium bundle though, 1,200 diamonds, of course. With 3 Great Biscuits worth about 900 diamonds right there, and 10 Poke Biscuits on top of that. So a pretty decent amount of biscuits. And then a Cramorant Incense, 2 Flying type Candy M. Ooh, that's pretty good. And a medium Dream Cluster. That's a pretty interesting bundle, actually. That's not bad. 1,200 diamonds is a lot of diamonds, but it's not a bad bundle. I'd say if you got the diamonds and this bundle interests you, I don't think you should hesitate at all. It's pretty decent. 13 biscuits in total, 3 of them Great Biscuits, 10 Poke Biscuits, and a Cramorant Incense, plus the Flying type medium candies. that you don't have to use on a Cramorant. You could use on, say, a Delibird or any other flying type that you want to use it on. That's actually not bad. That's a decent amount of candies right there. I think that's 40 or 50 flying type candies for whatever Pokemon you want. So that's pretty decent. That's a pretty good bundle. It's definitely the standout so far. But let's check out the big boy large bundle. 3,000 diamonds. You get 18 Great Biscuits, so that's 3,600 diamonds right there. So that's where all of the diamonds are going, to the Great Biscuits, and then everything else is free, essentially. 2 medium handy candies. That's pretty good. That's 40 candies for whatever you want. Pinsir incense, a Heracross incense, and a Totodile incense. So that's pretty decent too. And then 3 medium bug type candies and 3 medium water candies. Yo, that's actually a pretty good large bundle. Finally, I feel like this is a large bundle that's actually worth the diamonds in a way. Other than the fact that diamonds are just so ridiculously expensive. But that's actually a pretty good bundle. If you've got the diamonds or you want to get some diamonds to get that one, I cannot fault you at all. I think that's a pretty good one. We finally have a large bundle that I actually like. If I had the spare diamonds, I might pick that one up myself. But yeah, the only thing I can say about these bundles is I wish that they had spread the incense out a little more instead of it all being in a large bundle. But overall, not bad. The small one's just kind of meh. It's middle of the road, nothing really too special, but the friend incense is nice. The medium bundle is pretty good. For 1,200 diamonds, I really like it. And then the large bundle, actually kind of, to me, having never spent 3,000 diamonds on a bundle, to me it feels like it's worthwhile. Like, if I had the 3,000 diamonds, like I said, I would buy this bundle. It's not bad at all. 18 Great Biscuits and all the incense for Pokemon that could be very helpful. Yeah, pretty good all around. All around, summer festival bundles are pretty nice. So good job Select Button. Let's keep that energy going. And of course, it just explains what a Cramorant incense does. We all know what incense do. So let's go ahead and just move on. Not bad. I like the bundles. I like where we're going. All right, we did get a new medal. So let's see what we got. Number of water types studied, 180. Very nice. Got an energy pillow for it. Good. Always good to have a few of those on hand. And then for our community reports, there's going to be about 45 of them. Hey, nice. All right, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That doubled up. Very, very nice. 18 out of 45. Good odds. I like no level ups. That does sound about right, though. All right, so with all of that out of the way, we can get into what we're going to do this week. The question is, what are we going to do this week? We've got salads. So how are we going to make that work? I'm pretty sure we're going to need Toxicroak on the team. We have tons of cocoa and milk. So let's see what we can make happen. Oil, you know what? I think we're going to leave Celio on the team, honestly. All right, so let me go ahead and peel back the curtain. For Delibird, it seems that the higher your rank goes here on Snowdrop Tundra, the higher your odds of finding a Delibird are. Again, as always, I have all 3 sleep style or all available sleep styles selected, and all the graphs show that the higher your rank, the higher your drowsy power, the higher your odds of finding a Delibird here on Snowdrop. So let me make sure. Why do I have that set to green grass? I could have sworn I set that to Snowdrop. Anyway, pretty sure it's going to be the same. We're going to run it again just to be sure. It looks like we're starting out the same. But that is the plan, to get as high of a rank as possible and hopefully find us a Delibird, because we do need to maximize our chances of finding one. Interesting little spike there, where the 2-star actually has a higher probability than the 1-star for just a brief moment. Very strange. Interesting, though. Yeah, so we get up to about 36% around Master 1, but as we get into Master 5 and beyond, it goes even higher and higher and higher. Of course, this is all assuming we get dozing. So, again, kind of locked in the way that we were with Totodile where we need a specific sleep style, but hopefully we can make it happen a little more easily this time around. And unfortunately, I do not have ingredients for a very good salad right now. Definitely gonna need to get some corn coming in. Victory Bell needs to be on the team. All right, so we need Toxicroak. We need probably the Dragonair, Victory Bell, Celio. And that does leave one spot for somebody else. Maybe put Stuffle on the team, or not Stuffle, Beware on the team just to get some corn quickly. And then hopefully swap out as needed. Actually, though, green grass salad is not going to be feasible because we do need some extra pot space for that. So we need Flareon if we're going to make that happen. Outside of that, let's go ahead and move over to our recipes and see what we can do. Ninja salad would be good, but it's going to take... We're not going to be able to get the ingredients we need to make it every meal. Spore mushroom salad could be okay, but I'm not the biggest fan. Calm mind salad, if we had, ironically enough, better honey gatherer and better apple gatherer, we could make that one more often. Salad is really my worst subject. It really is. I have an idea. I think we might need to do some team management throughout the week and the day. I got an idea. I think I know what we can do. Let's go ahead and back out. And then we can build a team based on this, and I think it'll be all right. I think we'll be able to make this work. So what we can do is... let's go ahead and... let's see, we need oil. Let's go ahead and bring in Toxicroak. There's a lot of oil. We'll probably have to supplement it, this Toxicroak's oil production with someone else as well, but hopefully Celio will cover that for us. Let's go ahead and drop Celio at the back of the team just to keep things a little bit more organized. All right. Let's see. So we need... we already have the Dragonair on the team. That's the herb one, though. We need to swap them out for potatoes and tomatoes. Victory Bell. Probably gonna have to swap Venusaur in every now and then to get that tomato production a little higher, but we have a bunch of tomatoes already. So, need to get those potatoes going first. And then let's swap in the Dragonair for the corn. It's gonna be this guy. Yeah, that's the one. And we need to get corn production going pretty quickly. So let's go ahead and drop in Beware. Hopefully get some pretty quick. And yeah, without the corn, it doesn't matter if we have the pot space. So for now, we just make what we can for breakfast and probably lunch. Hopefully not dinner, but maybe dinner as well. Make what salad we can. Getting salads was very unfortunate. Make whatever salad I can for now, because I'm not going to have time to get things before lunch. So we'll just make the overheat ginger salad. Yeah, we've got 51. We'll have 43 tomatoes after this, so we're doing all right on that. We've got plenty of cocoa, so let's throw that in now. Go ahead and throw in that cocoa. An extra tasty would be nice to kind of help with the start of this week since we got salads. That would be nice. Nope, no dice. All right. Overheat ginger salad is now level 17, 18. Cool. Go ahead and... oh, wrong button. Go ahead and bump that up. And then we can save. All right, so that should be enough to put us to basic 3, maybe 4. Maybe 4. We need to be at least, what is that? Grade 3. Yeah, grade 3 before Delibird starts to show up. So we've got to get that going. All right. Well, Let's see. See how we can do this week. Only got to basic 2. I forgot how tough it is here at Snowdrop. 24,000 to get to basic 3. All right, what do we need for grade 3? 140,000 essentially. Got a long way to go before that happens. We have got to get, yeah, we have to get green grass salad going. That's the only way this is going to work, is to get green grass salad up and running as quickly as possible. Might have to start using some of those ingredient tickets just to try to get what we need to make it happen. Yeah, so this is gonna be a tough week, but we're gonna push to try to get at least to Master 5, because I think that's where we really start to see. Yeah, Master 5 is where it really starts to take off. Unfortunately, we just have this range between Master 2 and 3, where it just tanks. I'm guessing that adds several spawns to the pool, and so it kind of minimizes what you can get with Delibird. Again, it is reliant on getting dozing sleep, which seems to be a little bit easier for me than slumbering. So hopefully, hopefully we can make that happen, but we'll just have to wait and see how things go. But that is gonna be the plan, to see how far we can get here. Hopefully Celio will help pretty substantially, not only getting everybody else on the team some decent XP, because it does have sleep XP bonus, but it seems to be doing very well on bringing in berries. So hopefully we can rely on Celio a little bit in that regard. Yeah, that's kind of how we're going to go for now. And then as needed, we'll swap out Beware. I think I'm going to swap out Beware for Flareon once we get the ingredients we need to at least make one. Swap Beware out for Flareon, let it get a skill trigger, and then as soon as it skill triggers, swap Beware back in to bring in more corn, because we are going to need a lot, or the other Toxicroak, whichever one we need more ingredients of more readily. So gonna have to definitely keep an eye on the game this week. Can't take it easy like I did last week. Gonna have to keep an eye on the pantry, gonna have to keep an eye on skill triggers, and really try to maximize our gains here at Snowdrop. So that is the plan for this week. Hopefully you guys all had a really good Sunday sleep research, hopefully better than mine. But let me know in the comments below what you think about these new bundles. I think they're actually pretty good. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and at which point I will have a special video that I'm going to release. That's while you're down there, make sure to hit the description in this video and join us on the Discord server. We're having a lot of fun over there talking about Pokemon and a bunch of other video games, and some people showing off their cooking abilities. So if that sounds like something's interesting to you and you want to come and hang out with us, go ahead and join the Discord server. And thank you for watching this video. Y'all have a good night. And until next time, later, dudes.